We're going to go over number 22 of your review. Here it says graph the equation f of x equals, and it's in factored form. X minus 2 times x plus 3 times x minus 1 squared. So what we're going to do is go ahead and put this into your calculator first. Oops. Parentheses, x minus 2, close parentheses, another parentheses for x plus 3, and then x minus 1 squared. Okay, you're going to type it in just like how it's written on your paper. Graph. The only reason why we're typing it into our calculator is to give us a picture of what it should look like. Goes directly through -3. Kind of bounces off +1 and goes directly through 2. Okay, so our zeros. When it's in factored form, it's actually really easy to get your zeros, your x-intercepts, because you just set each factor equal to 0 and solve for x. Okay. So if x minus 2 equals 0, I know x is equal to 2. Same thing here. X plus 3 equals 0, x equals -3. X minus 1 equals 0, x equals +1. The key thing about this 0, x minus 1, so x equals +1, it has a multiplicity of 2. That means 1 is an answer twice. Okay, so put multiplicity of 2. Okay. Y-intercept. You can easily get your y-intercept by just plugging in 0 for x. You can also get it off of your calculator by hitting second graph, going to your table, and I'm really high with these, have these really high x values right now, so you're going to go to x equals 0. So you can either scroll, or if you go to second table set, I'm going to start at 0 here. Alright, so when x equals 0, y equals -6. So I'm going to write that as an ordered pair. 0, -6. So I actually have a few things to go ahead and plot. I have 0, -6. Okay, I have x-intercepts at +2, +1, -3. Okay, I'm going to grab a few more points off of my graph here and plot them. So let's see. At -2, it's -36, so it's off of my graph. So I'm going to put a little dot there to remind myself it's off of my graph. At -4, it's also really high at 150, so I'm going to put a little dot here to remind myself it's 150. Let's see. At 3, it's +24, so it's off my graph up here. Okay. So it looks like what happens is goes down, goes through my 0, goes all the way down here, comes back up, bounces off at 1 because it has that multiplicity. Okay, comes down, and then goes back up. It's a touchdown. Why? Because my degree is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 x's. Degree is 4, so it's going to look like a touchdown. Alright, so if I look at my end behavior, well, both my ends are going up. So even on the positive x values, negative x values, both are going up to positive infinity. Okay. Alright. In a later problem, we're going to make it a little bit more exact by looking at maxes, or local maximums and local minimums. But for right now, this is pretty good for number 22, what it's asking for.